Oh yeah, that's good.
because I didn't do that last time.
Right. Are we live now?
We should be live now.
All right, I'll stop talking about poop and diarrhea.
I mean,
Give the people what they come for, man.
you don't have to.
Yeah, the people come for all
Yeah.
sorts of things.
People do
Are
come
we
for all
still
sorts of
doing
things.
phrasing?
Nobody
So if
phrases
I can
anything.
If I can be ignorant for a moment, how do I add that opportunistic fusion to Hephaestus?
Oh yeah,
Is there a way?
there's a way. It's not a pain, but it is. Let me pull up a character sheet so I can walk through it.
Yeah, because I see add fusion, but that's not it.
Yeah, so if you go to, I gotta wait for my Firefox to catch up amongst the 14 windows I have opened. I wonder if
As a cousin of the shock truncheon. Do you guys know that word?
Oh,
Truncheon?
Truncheon?
yeah.
Club,
Never seen that before in my life. What is that?
like a club,
A beaten stick.
Yeah.
a nightstick,
I was imagining it as a crunk dungeon.
a crungeon.
All right, Niall, I can walk you through it if you want. How to add it.
Oh, yeah,
All right,
I'm
so
down. Here.
if you're in your sheet and you're go to inventory,
Mm-hmm.
there's the plus equipment button that's like right below encumbered.
Okay, so I already added the stun staff to my inventory.
Okay, yeah, so we can add the that fusion the same way. So click that button for
Okay.
plus equipment, and you can just type in opportunistic, and then you can hit add plus for weapons. It should add it for a weapon,
Oh.
and then when you you have to go to the weapon. So click on the weapon,
Okay.
and then you should be able to scroll down. Near the bottom, there's a drop box that is add fusion.
Okay.
And you
Perfect.
should be able to add it to that.
It's not
If
coming
it
up.
if it doesn't let you,
Yep.
we can just remember that it gives you a +1 to whatever I said. Actually, it gives you a +2 to attacks of opportunity, and then a +2 to damage if you hit with that attack of opportunity.
That's awesome.
So
Mr. GM,
Hi.
Replay. I would like to take the proximity helmet
sure, go for it.
and wear it on my face. I'm gonna give you a cliff note quick. So when it's activated, the motion sensors on it pick up on sudden movements and subtle visual cues, granting a +2 insight bonus to perception when I notice targets moving within 60 feet. I get 2 activations a day, or 2 activations an hour, sorry. For uses. I think that it just stays activated, and then when it sees something, it uses it.
That might be right. I don't remember.
It doesn't say specifically. But it does only work on creatures small or larger, so
Small or larger? That's most creatures.
it is. I'm not entirely sure that it's Gabe, though.
Gabe's
It's not.
tiny. Yeah.
Yeah, Gabe
Yeah.
is tiny. So I thought that it was worth noting that
Oh, so it can run.
it is small.
It does take a battery, and it runs 2 charges per hour. So at full battery, you could run it
runs 2
for
charges an hour.
yeah. It takes 2 charges an hour to use, so you could run it for
Yeah.
10 hours at one point. Yeah, I think that's what that means. But then you could just recharge it.
So yeah, I guess just for clarity, my intention is to turn it on when I'm getting ready to sneak, and then once I'm done being sneaky, I'd probably shut it off.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which makes that battery life extend out quite a bit.
Would I have filled up on stamina?
Yeah, you would say you're at full stamina and health.
That's actually my favorite amount to be at.
Oh, that's weird. That probably
Yeah.
leads us to a good time to recap what actually happened last time, so Niall knows what we did.
I prefer like 98%. You know, give me something to work for.
Does anybody want to explain what happened last time?
Yeah, so last time we got here, kind of looked around and, you know, realized that it sort of appeared like this was like a security checkpoint or something, and we were kind of hesitant to go through. We got to the far side and we were looking at terminals, picking up some loot, and then a chute opened in the ceiling. Little drones came out, like security drones, started firing on us. And so yeah, we fought our way through them, and then there was a room that wasn't it like a firebomb or some shit that went off in the next room?
I think that's right.
There wasn't like any like specific weapon that did the damage, but yeah, you could. The whole base has been firebombed.
Yeah. Then we came to this next room that's like a control room, and it was filling with like gas or something, and we were getting hurt.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And then yeah, we were looking around. Were they grays that were like had been murdered?
Yes, little gray aliens, like pop culture grays.
Yeah.
They were
then
like
we-
dead at the computers.
Then we came in to this side chamber, and
Gabe, do you mind sharing with me so I can see
Oh.
what you're...
yeah, my bad.
No, that's not your bad. Thank you for doing it as always.
Man, I have got the worst gas right now, and I'm just suffering.
You can fart.
I am.
Oh, good. It's good for you. So I'm having. Maybe I just click on the guy. Am I invisible to me currently?
No.
Oh wait, nope. I'm just in a very small room. And
Yep.
it's hard to see.
I like the shadows on the walls. That's awesome.
Yeah, the facility has been pretty dark. The lights have been kind of flickering on and off. And there's like emergency lighting, and then it flickers to normal lighting every now and then.
Cool.
Curious. Is there a thing I need to do to make the walls fall away? I don't know if that's. There we go. I fixed it.
Yeah, the slider's on the right.
I thought that I couldn't access the slider because it had a little like lock next to it.
No, that's the lock that you put on it.
Yeah, so the lock makes it so if you take a step and the lock is off, it'll automatically like try to tear the roughs off for you, but depending on the build, sometimes that's actually bad.
If I click on the lock, does
If you-
that make it go away?
If you click on the lock, what it does is let you just keep the, like it's all manual.
Oh,
then.
it holds the walls the way they are.
Yep.
I see. Thank you.
Yep.
Every day is a learning experience.
Yeah, it's quite the program to use only once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
It's so impressive though.
Honestly, the camera
Every
controls
time
are
I
my.
start playing, I get mad at myself for not like.
I think the camera controls are like the one of the largest like learning curves just to have it be convenient.
Yeah, and then it kind of escapes me. I know that, didn't we fight some like fucking ooze creature in here?
You fought a
It was late.
troll polyp.
Oh, fuck. Troll polyp.
Yeah, it's not quite an ooze, but it's pretty close. And yeah, then you killed it. That's when
And we found-
you guys found the living transmutation matrix, which is this very fancy semi-organic weapon that, as I kind of described, it kind of has the same powers like a portable nanosite weapon. It can save weapon forms and switch to them on a move.
I assume you have to be proficient with like every type of weapon you turn it into.
I think I mean, to get the actual benefit, yeah, probably.
Because like it would be weird if like all of a sudden you turned your gun into a whip and you're like, I know how to trip people.
Yeah, that would be super weird. No, but it does have it takes all the properties of the weapons that it turns into, so you would have to be proficient with whatever it turns into. Basic, advanced melee weapons, or small arms. So I mean, most people are proficient with some of those.
Yeah.
I don't know why this is whatever. All right. Yeah, that was a good recap, Gabe.
I feel like we also found like evidence of a trail, something trailing away. Is that?
Yeah, there was you see in the room that you guys are currently in, there's like looks almost like another troll polyp maybe oozed its way out of the room at some point.
I think I remember talking about a snail trail.
Yeah, there was definitely a snail trail.
So at the end of the previous one, it's basically we learned that it was like a setup, right? Like a fake spaceship and all that stuff, right?
Yep.
And we haven't learned any further information beyond the gray dudes being killed, essentially. Does that sound right?
Pretty
Pretty
much.
much, yeah.
We're
Cool,
trying
cool,
to
cool.
figure out how we were set up and why.
And where? And by who?
And by who. Basically,
When?
all of the W's.
Yeah, all
Well,
the
we know
W's.
when. We do
When?
know when.
When exactly, though?
Like just now.
That's it. That's not very exact. It's exact.
Well, what do I presume the time to be? In date?
That's a great question. I would have to look it up. It's probably in the first book. But it is like current standard time post gap,
Yeah.
as far as you're aware.
I'm gonna put in my notes. We're assuming today is what we assume to be today.
That won't be confusing later. I think I gotta remember what timeline is in Starfinder, but it's something like 300 years post gap or something like that. And gap's the time period where everyone lost their memories for like nobody knows how long.
Yeah, for an undescribed number of years.
Yeah, and nobody can remember it.
Am I missing the doors in this room?
It's over here.
Oh, there it is. Yep. I was missing the doors in this room.
I promise the rest of the facility has slightly more lighting. Slightly. Alright.
But we all have like flashlights, right?
Yep, you guys have flashlights. I think there's a varying degree of vision between all of you. I think some of you guys have low light. I think some of you have dark vision.
I have flashlights if that helps anybody.
It does help.
If instead of seeing the life grow, you want to see your cock grow.
Ayo.
I wish I hadn't said that.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
Don't worry, I have our rating set on Twitch to be adult only.
That's good.
What's does blind sense vibration just let me see in the dark by using vibrations, or does it stop if there's no movement?
I think yeah, it's sort of movement based. It would, you know, you can feel stuff
Makes
if it's the blind sense vibration.
Yep.
Because there are different types of blind sense.
Or, so I reckon we're thinking like not quite as good as Daredevil, but real good.
Pretty good, yeah, pretty good. All right, where are you guys wanting to go next? What do you guys want to do?
Well, I think that there's just the one door.
I mean, there was another room on the other side of the computer lab, and then there was another door inside this room that you guys came out of.
And Easy does it. Did you have your way with those computers?
Whoa.
I believe the phrase is
Access their mainframe.
a lady never asks and a gentleman never tells.
Yeah.
I respectfully,
But,
I kind of need you to tell.
I suppose I can bypass my social
Gentleman
inappropriate
protocol.
unit. Which computers are you talking about?
So like as we leave the room we're in, there's a little hallway. On one side of the hallway is a computer lab.
Yeah, you guys had I believe popped those open.
Okay.
I think you had. Because that's how partially how he turned off the acid gas air.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that acid gas there. Yeah.
Same. I also
Life's
forgot.
weird, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just forget about the acid.
Gas air.
Oh. I rolled a d20 and it fell off the map. Oh,
It still counts.
I'll give you a number.
Down there somewhere.
Yeah.
that's an 18.
No crack die and Telspire.
Maybe then we pop over to this other room that is what I assume to be north. Over here. Actually, as I'm approaching this door, could I turn on my mask?
Sure. Oh, let me pull up the notes I just had for that stupid helmet.
My character disappeared.
You're still
on
there.
my map.
You're still there. Just your slider. You
yeah.
might be above your slider.
Oh.
Yeah, you might have to raise
Standing
your.
on a
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. The apparently. Yeah.
Your green slider is slightly too low.
So, but yeah, could I turn on my my helmet?
Yeah, I can't stop you.
Doorway
Forbidden. You must die.
and do a perception.
Sure.
So I'm gonna add a +2 to my normal perception.
Yes.
Spacebar. So 19.
So there is movement in the room.
I'll turn back to my friends and quietly mouth, "There's movement in the room. There's movement in the room."
Huh?
Should we just go for it? They probably heard us already. We're being very quiet.
I think you see Navral, he's a little bit banged up. So, he goes and grabs his gun and, shimmies away a little bit. But, he nods.
Okay. With your perception,
Sorry, just real quick. Right, so Gabe is Navral, Nile,
Lazlo.
Laszlo, and Dan is Easy Does It.
And George is Vega. Augustine Vega.
Yes. Alright, so I'll look back at my compatriots
Com?
and say, alright, I'm gonna try to slip in there.
before, can I also try a perception, see if I can get some more information on what we're dealing with?
Sure.
That's 22.
So you also can kind of, with your blind sense, you feel movement in the room. You also just notice, are you like getting close to the door?
Yeah, I'll be next to him.
Okay,
Kinda
you
try to-
you notice the door is locked.
like old timey skeleton key lock or like key card.
There's like a key card thing next to it that you haven't seen on any of the other doors.
A sphinx asks you a riddle.
Okay.
There are two guards standing on it. One tells the truth and one lies.
Right. I'll look down to Easy Does It and say, Montfrere, do you think that you might be able to hack this door module?
I could certainly try. I'll give it the old assembly line try.
You can try with engineering or computers.
Let's make that engineering. That's a 16.
So 16 won't allow you to unlock the door. But you do remember that you picked up a key card in one of the previous rooms that was like partially damaged. So if you could find a key card elsewhere that's not as damaged or damaged in a different way,
Memorize the code on the key card and like try to repair it or duplicate it.
you'd think you would need another less broken key card also.
Guys, my AI is just fucking up all day today. I cannot unlock this door, but we have these fucked up key cards.
You have one
Oh,
fucked
I-
up key card.
Complete.
Could I do an intelligence check to attempt to access my memory of a dead person that we didn't loot?
Sure.
I know it's unlikely. Also, that's a 4.
You don't remember touching any of the grays because they were kind of icky and gross looking.
Oh.
Alright,
But that's what you remember.
yeah. I'll say to my party, I don't think we touched any of the gross things that were dead already.
Go touch some gross things that are dead already then.
I don't want to touch them.
I'll touch them.
Yeah, I'll get in there.
Oh,
Don't touch anything twice.
You guys, the rest of you do remember you did pull this one key card you have off a body already, so you have touched some of the bodies.
I'll roll a 23. Getting up in those guts.
There's nothing in the guts.
All right, I'll look for a key code.
You do realize there is another door on the the south side of this room that you guys did not go through. It looks to be like a
Oh.
similar type room that you
We're
were just
staying
in.
The course. We will explore every inch of the inside of these people's bodies. Till we find that card.
I mean, last time I distinctly remember saying we should go through that door, and everyone ignored me. So I didn't want to bring it up.
Well, all right. So like 90% of the time you were there, you just didn't say anything.
You should have known I was upset. That's
Listen,
what I
as
did.
as the GM of last session, I also wanted you guys to go through that door because that's the side I had prepped,
Oh no.
and you guys went through the side I didn't have prepped.
I think I remember you mentioned.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? We should go through that other door.
Oh no, I don't have it prepped anymore.
Is it even locked? Easy does it will stride confidently towards the door and attempt to open it.
Let me double check. This other side is also not locked. Just like the side you guys were just in. So you could open it if you wanted it to.
Cool. I also just walked by this big, like computer terminal.
Yeah.
Is that, is it like lit up and stuff?
It's got like middling amount of power. The whole facility's kind of on a like low power right now, but
Okay. I will shout out, hey guys, I don't think this other door is locked, but I also think this computer is turned on, so I'm gonna try to romance it. Sorry, I download all of my social interactions from the internet, so whatever.
I will say in my best Vesperian accent, fuck that computer, homie.
all right, you put your dongle in the computer.
I brandish my spear.
Let me double check here real quick. So you plug yourself into the computer, however you access computers. And there's a brief moment of confusion, as like you don't seem to understand the data stream, so to speak. And then all of a sudden you do understand the data stream. As I said, it's not in like full power mode, so you're not getting a lot of information, but you can just tell that this room that you guys are in right now is like a like hub for all these different research labs adjacent. Like the room that you just came out of was potentially a research lab.
Okay.
And all these other side rooms might be more research labs. And then the big room that you guys had the ship in that you came out of was also potentially a research lab.
You guys, it sounds like we're in a bunch of research labs. I don't think I've quite finagled all the information out of this computer, but we're just surrounded by research.
Why would we be surrounded by research?
Why, indeed.
Yeah, let's research how to get the hell out of here. That's what I want to know.
It's probably on one of these terminals. Or we could continue to just bang our way through here, which is my favorite way to do things.
Yeah, bangarang.
Yeah.
Did Easy Does It try a computer's check on that door? Is that?
He didn't need to. He
Oh,
could tell it was unlocked.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep. You guys had earlier. You guys had found that you were able to spoof the locks with the hand signals. Remember some of the doors.
Yeah.
So if you just give the enough hand gestures toward the door, sometimes it will just open, which is kind of funny.
Could I do the blood sign at this door?
Yeah, weirdly enough, the door opens.
George,
Hey, finally made it.
you got here just in time for us to go somewhere new.
Yeah, we didn't really make a lot of traction.
Like, as in just the next room over?
Yeah, we're like the next room
A
over.
second before we opened the first new door.
Alright.
Yeah.
By
you-
making the blood hand sign.
Oh no.
Yes, I did do. Here, let me
We asked
think
where you're
through
from,
my way.
I was
It
getting
exists in
asked that.
Pathfinder. It's a Galarian thing. Okay.
I'm,
You guys
I'm
are gonna-
pretty sure that I mirrored, but I did it right.
It's a pre-gap thing I wouldn't understand.
What the fuck is what the fuck is dual? Lame.
Yeah.
Or I guess booled would be blood. That's it.
Potato, potato.
As the old saying goes.
So I'm gonna roll a sneak check before I walk through the door. That's what I'm gonna do. Stealth. Roll dice. That's a 24 of stealth points. And then I'm gonna sneak in this far.
That's a lot of stealth points.
And then I'm gonna use my helmet to do perception. And
Spirit magic
there's
hell.
no such thing as a crit fail on a skill check. So that's a 12.
That is a 12. You do not see anything.
I'm gonna confidently look back to my compatriots and say,
I don't see anything.
I don't see a goddamn thing. But as the
Easy Does It will start applauding.
as
Good
the
job.
The I don't know, distrusting person that I am, I will still move with some form of caution. Is this throw up on the floor?
It's like you look at it and then you look up. It is literally like rubble from the ceiling has fallen down. And
Look
before
back, my
you
friends would say the ceiling fell down.
The
before
ceiling
you
grew up.
go any further, I'm gonna need some initiative.
Perfect. This
Exactly
is
right on.
exactly what I wanted.
Yep.
He's a go-getter.
Yeah. I'll
That's it.
die before any of my compatriots do.
You gotta risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah.
Frisk it for that biscuit. Got it.
I should probably also roll initiative. Not that there's a creature here.
Yeah,
I'm 90s healthy now, so it's risk it for the Trisket.
I feel like that part's optional. You know, like the enemies, they go last.
If there was a lot of them, they probably would. But there's none of them here, so don't worry about it.
What enemies? This is a ship of peace.
Who said you're on a ship?
Oh, this is a dungeon of peace.
All right, what did we get for initiative so far?
Laszlo's got a 16.
Oh.
I had a 11.
I had a 9.
That's a 20 total.
Damn.
I had a 16.
I mean, I am plugged into the Matrix right now, so pretty aware of all things in all realities.
And sorry, fellas, I gotta go grab my fresh bait. I will be back. in just
Unacceptable.
Well, it's happening. Fight.
I'm trying to.
Well, your character just died in the game, so you have to die in real life. Oh, the 70s.
All right. Hopefully this
A
worked.
little good old-fashioned death game.
Wasn't good.
Dicks, dong. I can only think of 2 of the D. The 7. Yeah.
What did you cut out there?
Ah,
There, that was me.
well. Maybe that's mercy.
Had to be.
Just
So-
a sign from the gods.
There's a surprise round of something moving, but Rajit did not see it, so he does not know it's moving. It also doesn't see Rajit, which is very funny. We're gonna go to Easy Does It up first then.
So,
You don't know there's anything happening. I just had you guys roll
actually
initiative
haven't
to.
done a whole lot of, no, that's fair. I was gonna say I haven't done a whole lot of like detailed computer checks in Starfinder. How far have I penetrated this computer?
Only a couple inches. You feel like
Come on.
like it's because the systems are like partially damaged because the facility is partially damaged, that there's just not a lot of communication between like a wider array of, if there was like a network here, and there's just so the power is so intermittent that it's not really being able to communicate a whole lot besides what you kind of already know.
Can I look for like a local network to, I don't know, turn on lights or close doors and aid my compatriots?
Sure. Roll me a computers check.
Whammy, no whammy, stop. That's a 23.
You're able to do like a power surge currently, and the light of the facility kicks on for a little bit, so it is much brighter in here. Let me see if I can increase the brightness. By cranking up the exposure.
Yep, that did it.
Yep.
Ah! My eyes! Like Gazpacho too, but for the eyes.
Like
So that
it's
probably-
with the eyes.
Took your whole turn. So we're gonna go to Laszlo. You're up next, bud. What do you want to do? You don't. There's no combat happening that you know of.
Right.
Unfortunately, my surprise round was not very exciting because nobody sees each other.
Yeah, and that information is the scariest part of all. So, I mean, I guess.
Now, as Easy Does It extends his proboscis into the computer, you all can see each other.
So I'm gonna draw my pistol. Trying to figure out if I should go seek him out or if I should try to buff. I think I might as well pick on one of my arrays. Do the sheath array. And then from my positioning, that open door is on the other side of the consoles, right?
Yep, directly across from you. You can just barely see Rajit though. He's like almost around the corner now.
Okay. I'll go around the other corner. Because it loops around, right?
Yep, you go either way around the computers.
Okay, yeah. So I'll go away from the crowd. Oh, that other way, sorry. If it matters, you know, in case I run into something.
Nope.
And then I will try to peek through the doorway, I suppose.
Sure, you can. Do you want to be? Are you good where I dropped you?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. Yeah. Roll me a perception check.
That's a 25. Damn, I'm rolling hot on everything that doesn't matter to me.
I see all.
You would think it doesn't matter, except you see what looks to be like a pile of metal shifting kind of towards Rajit.
There's a pile of metal going towards you, Rajit. I made up the line on my own.
I don't know if you've seen those cool videos where they take the like liquid metal and like run magnets through it, where it does all those weird triangles.
Yes.
That's exactly what it looks like.
Oh, that's awesome. Can I tell him that through telepathy though?
Do you have telepathy?
I do. I
Yeah,
do.
yeah, you can.
Limited telepathy 30 feet. So just to not inform the goo if it has ears?
Nope. No ears on the goo.
Can I respond telepathically? Or is that
That's always one of those weird asterisk things that.
In the book, it's described as like just having a conversation.
Yeah, basically, like Laszlo would be able to like read your surface thoughts, essentially, to be able to. Then you would be able to communicate that way to him, but no one else would be able to hear you, just Laszlo.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just say thank you. I'll keep it breezy.
So Laszlo can just say weird fucking things to you whenever he wants.
Yeah. I was gonna say, can I make a
To
kiss
any of us.
head next? Like one of those?
Fucking telepervert.
What sound does that really sound like coming from a bug mouth, though?
Ooh. Maybe a little clickety clackety. You know.
A little bit of the old clickety clack.
That'll be my turn, right?
Yeah. Rajit. Laszlo pointed out what appeared to be some weird pile of metal goo coming towards you, and you now see it. And it now sees you.
Does it appear to me to be alive in any way?
Roll me a let me double check what you gotta roll. Roll me a life science. If you have it. Oh, that sucks. You don't know.
Well, so I personally assumed it to be a pile of rubble.
Oh, this seems to be like something is crawling over the side of the pile of rubble.
Oh, okay.
There's a second, yeah.
So could I would like to step back probably this far. Oh shit, no. I can't. Because that's not how I fight. I'm going to yell, "There's something moving back here," and I'm going to attack it.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. When you do your attack roll, can you also, before you do that, can you roll me a strength check?
Before?
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't a very good roll.
No.
That's an 8.
Okay. You're gonna take a -2 penalty to your attack because it seems like this creature might be magnetic, and your weapon is, when you swing at it, it's hard to hold on to.
Okay. So my that's only a 15. Wait, no, it's a 16.
Your weapon hits EAC or KAC? I can't remember.
It is gonna be EAC because it's a flame Dashko.
That does hit.
All right.
It's a flame Dashko?
Yes.
Okay.
And so that's 9 damage.
Okay. It takes 9 damage.
Get it, girl.
And so any amount of movement does provoke an attack of opportunity, right?
You can do a 5-foot step and it won't provoke. But that's its own separate action. It's not like a
You know what? I'm actually gonna move full 15 feet away.
Alright, so you're gonna move 15 feet away.
Yep,
Okay, well it is gonna take an attack of opportunity on you.
that's fair.
Actually, it's not, because it hasn't gone yet, so it won't. Just kidding. It has not had a turn yet, so...
So as I run away, I'm gonna yell, "It's real! I hit it!"
Alright, so then it's its turn. And it's going to... keep moving. Because you hit it, so it's going to keep moving at you.
Does Nile get an attack of opportunity there?
Nah, not through the door.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Alright, and it's gonna take, it's gonna kind of form part of itself into a little pseudopod, and it's gonna take a swing at you. Does a 25 hit your KAC?
Yeah, 25 does hit my KAC.
It is.
Holy shit.
For 11 points of damage.
Alright, so after that happens, I'll shout, "Guys, it really hurts. It's bad."
So, can you explain to me how the blob hits him?
It literally forms a mass and just like a almost like an ooze.
Awesome.
Navral.
Going to probably rush in there with my boomer rifle. Rifer? Boomerang.
Your boomer rifle.
Yep. Yep.
It makes domestic violence jokes way too old for its age.
I hate my wife.
I'm 22.
So I'll come over here and just squeeze off a round at a -4 because I just kind of ran in here and I've got this big gun. Such tiny little tendrils. So. Yep. So he squeezes out around. It looks real goofy.
Can
Oh, he
you
shoots out a
also
ceiling tile.
roll me a strength check?
Oh fuck, that's not good. $11?
Um,
Oh. Does it have to do with the pile of crap I just stepped in?
no.
Is the gun gonna fly out of my hand?
No, that'd be pretty great, but it's not gonna do that. So you had 11,
This turn.
right? Yeah, you said.
Yeah, 11. Yep.
All right, nothing. You do feel a bit of a weird tug on your rifle, but you're able to keep it steady as you shoot.
Weird.
And it was 12 on EAC.
8, because there's a -4. I didn't steady it on anything.
Yeah, it still misses.
Alrighty. So one thing I didn't get a chance to ask about, since I was late, the living transmutation matrix.
Yeah.
As you wrote it down here. I remember it can switch between a melee and a ranged weapon, right?
It currently has, the 2 forms saved in it: the survival knife and a vapor cavitation pistol.
Okay.
Right.
Sure
It's
that
a melee and a range, and I think it's a move action to switch between the two.
Okay.
Full action to switch between the two. Sorry.
Alright. I'm going to keep using my normal pistol at the moment. I haven't added, I just added those to my inventory. But I'm gonna move, this would give me probably a line of fire on it, right?
No, it is around the
No.
corner from you.
Ah, okay. Oh, okay. Actually moving that close, now I can see.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I don't know if you can see my light, but it's where the light is.
Gotcha. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to get in there. Brigitte, you said it hurts?
It did hurt.
It did hurt. Okay. I am going to use, where are you at? I'm going to use Inspiring Combo.
I don't like
Means
that.
I can, as a full action, I can both make a single attack and use one improvisation. So, well, which would you like to resolve first?
You check. You choose. Dealer's choice. Dealer's choice. Jesus.
All right. In that case,
Dealer choose.
I'm going to shoot this one. How do I make it happen? There we go.
Just you
Oh,
pick the die, you roll
this
it.
one. The
Yeah,
one and two, I
that's the
guess,
only
is
one.
or- yeah. Okay. Oh, that other one is just rubble.
It's just rubble.
I thought that was a whole other thing.
Nope. That's just rocks.
That thing would be much scarier.
So, yep. I'm gonna shoot it. Would I be at a disadvantage shooting it this close? I guess.
Yeah, you would probably provoke from it.
Ah, okay. Well, made my move, so I'm doing that.
Okay. It's gonna pseudopod out at you.
Alright, and I will...
It's gonna hit you with a
Whatever-
27 probably.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And it's gonna do 8 damage to you.
17 to KAC? It's
That
KAC.
I also need you to roll a strength check.
Okay. And how much damage did you say?
7.
7.
No, hold on. 8. Sorry, 8 damage. Stop scratching. Get out of here.
There we go. And strength check.
Strength check.
Okay. That's just gonna be just a 20. Where'd it go? 17.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're good.
All right.
What type of gun do you have again?
It's the hand cannon bravado. It's analog.
Okay.
That's what I'm using. I guess it's KAC. It's
Yep.
kinetic.
I think, would you say you rolled 17 to hit?
14 plus 3.
Yeah, you hit.
All right. That's 1d8. Oh, no, Hephaestus down. All right. Just trying to read the breakdown.
It
Yeah,
does
it
bullets.
says bullet damage. 1d8 plus 1. So 7.
All right. Well, it doesn't look good.
And Vega will look at, will say to Rajit, let me actually read what. So the improvisation I'm going to use is Inspiring Boost. Ally regains a number of, standard action, yep, any point. During that, ally regains a number of stamina points up to his maximum, equal to twice my envoy plus my charisma mod. So that's 6 plus. That's a total of 9.
That's pretty
He'll
good.
look at you and yeah, he'll look at
When
you
it
and
says up to, is there like a roll involved in that?
I don't think so.
No, I think you just, if you're under
It's just I
9,
can't like over heal you.
yeah,
You just can't exceed your stamina.
you would just go to your max stamina if it's greater than.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Anytime he'll say, it's
You're
not
a
that bad.
lifesaver, Vega.
It's not that bad. I've seen worse. Get back in there.
Quit fucking whining.
Rub some dirt in it. And I think that's my turn. Oh, actually, I need one last thing.
I'll allow it.
It's the recharge for, what was it called? Inspiring Combo. You can choose which order resolve these. Once you use this ability, 1d10 minus Charisma mod. I cannot use this ability for that many rounds.
Hmm.
So a d10 minus 3. Oh. There we go. Alright, 3 rounds.
That's pretty good.
I might actually need a die to keep
awesome.
track of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not going to keep track of it for you, so.
definitely worth
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab a die. I'll be right back.
We're going to go to Easy Does It after that.
Alright.
You're still at your computer,
Yeah.
dongle in hand.
Fully inserted. You know, I'm gonna try to access a deeper level. I want to demand some information from this computer.
Sure. Roll me a computers check.
No, just give it to me. Oh, that's a 13.
You can briefly see the names of the various labs that you were just kind of looking at. You see the name of a behavioral lab, a weapons test lab. There's one that's kind of the data is scrambled for it, so you can't actually see what it was good for. And then there's something called the Data Foundry.
Are my computer prophylactics up to date, so I'm not susceptible to like counter computer hep C?
Nothing that you know of. Like, it all seems good.
I'm gonna see a computer doctor right away.
Oh, boy's got spams.
I announce the existence of these rooms out loud as I discover them, and set myself even more intensely to discover deeper secrets from this computer.
All right.
There's a behavioral lab.
Laszlo, you're muted, so you should probably undo that before you talk.
Thanks. What kind of action is it to switch weapons?
It's just a move action.
It's just a ruse by big talking to get you to
Damn.
talk more. Sorry.
I don't have a line of sight on the blob, do I?
Not like a clear line of sight. Like, you can see it through the doorway, but also, like, Vega is in between. Vega's in the doorway, so it's a pretty narrow shot if you were going to try to shoot it.
And as far as movement goes, do I have to do a check to get around him?
No, you can move through allies' squares freely.
Okay. I'm assuming, though, as an action there, I have to say, you make a better door than a window, right? Like,
If you want to spend a full action to say that, I'll allow it.
it seems like to not do that would be sacrilegious.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Laszlo's gonna sneak through the doorway, hang probably a little away from it because I just don't like it.
Well, hey, you guys need some mood lighting.
Yeah, like,
I don't-
you want to, like, go
Yeah.
back, like, this way?
I think that seems about right.
Yeah. You get a full glimpse of this, weird shape, spirally object.
Sounds like it looks awesome.
Yeah, see if I can find an actual picture of it.
Am I able to do a life sciences check to see if I could have sex with it theoretically? Just not that I want to. I just want to know if I could.
Yeah, roll me a life science check.
Awesome.
Roll me a William Riker check.
Oh my god! If I fail this, I'm gonna be so curious whether or not. Oh, that's a 27. See, or 24. I mean, yep,
You are
that's
racking your brain.
When
Either
it
way,
matters.
someone's walking out of here with a new fetish.
That's a lot of. Well, I mean, those might be Chris Tucker, Trip Tucker numbers.
So you for sure know essentially what this type of thing is. It is a what you would call a ferrofluid ooze.
Fuckable. Ferrofluid.
It's potentially fuckable. As a nanocyte, I don't know if you'd want to fuck it. You can know 3 things about it if you want to know 3 other things about it.
okay. Weaknesses.
It has a weakness to demagnetization.
It's a fucking thing? Okay. If it could be any animal, what would it be?
It would probably be a can of chili because it doesn't know what an animal is.
What do its farts smell like?
That is a great answer. I can relate to can of chili. Finally, I guess, attack type.
Like what type of
Go out with me.
like
Yeah.
a special ability it has, or like
Like what kind of damage? Can it alternate, or is it?
You briefly saw it form itself to punch Rajit, so you would it just does bludgeoning damage, you believe,
Okay, perfect.
with a pseudopod that it can make.
Good to know. All right, I'm gonna take a shot with my arc pistol. Attack +4. That's a 16.
I also need you to make a strength check when you go to attack it.
Every fucking time.
Yeah, sorry.
I think I know what it is. And I think I don't really love it. Oh fuck, my strength is 0. That's a 6.
All right, you're gonna -2 to whatever you rolled before. Was it 16?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
-2. What type of gun do you have again?
I have an arc pistol.
That does hit.
Oh, nice. Excellent. No complaints there. All right, D6 +1. That's a 3 total damage. Oof.
It does not seem to take any of that damage.
Oh. Less than ideal. Okay. That's my turn.
All right. Back around to Rajit.
I am going to play this simple and just swing down hard on this thing.
Probably a good idea. I would prefer if you didn't, though. Oh, man.
Like the idea of killing it to death.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna hit, Dan.
All right, well, can you give me a strength check?
Yeah. I think
Ah.
that's gonna be.
Yeah, that hits.
That's a 21.
Yeah, you hit.
Alright, so that's a D8.
No one ever supports my monsters.
So that's 11 damage.
What if we could be like
Oh.
great friends?
Please describe how you kill the creature.
Nice.
I angrily and fervently
With
throw this
irony.
axe over my head like an executioner and cleave it in twain.
So you also notice that when your Dashko hits it, like all the magnetic parts, as soon as that fire hits it, just kind of like shrink in, and it just like you cleave it in twain, and it like falls into a puddle. And that's the end of combat. As you kill it.
Hey guys, I'm dumb as shit, but have you ever seen what happens when a non-Newtonian fluid loses its magnetic attraction?
Have I? Can I roll physical science?
Sure.
I'm also assuming that I'm like space dumb.
Naval, you would know that if a thing that is powered by magnetism loses its magnetism, it just turns into a puddle.
I'm fucking smart.
Yeah, that's a good roll.
They got these elevators with magnets, but if you give me a glass of water, it's done. Did you guys hear that quote?
I've never
Oh.
seen this before, but it's fucking sick, dude.
Yeah. That almost made me mad.
What? What are you guys talking about?
Our former
The thing
president.
that just happened in front of me, it was like magic, dude. Yeah.
Bruh,
Oh, is that a thing he said?
that
Yeah.
proves that the Earth is flat, bruh.
Yes, it does.
While you guys are
The
in this
government is
room,
using birds to lie to you.
do you guys want to roll me a perception check in this room?
I would like to try to penetrate deeper
11.
into this computer if possible.
You try to go
I'll roll it.
penetrate deeper, and then what happens
my
is
perception is a 14.
Huh? Oh.
And after looking around, I think I'll turn off my helmet.
I think I rolled a 9.
I see, yeah, 9.
15?
I'm sorry, you sort of
That makes it a
cut
15
out.
for me. I am
gonna
able to
successfully
remember
do
numbers
this.
tonight.
Yes, that's my whole thing. Whoa, that's a 19 computers check to penetrate even further into the computer.
So you go to penetrate further into the computer, and that's when the power cuts off, and the lights turn back off, and everything goes dark again, and the computer turns off.
That's what she said.
Bummer.
Been there.
Done log.
Well, guys, I think I've just penetrated as far as I can. We need to get the power on.
Clearly the system couldn't handle you.
Yeah. It's a lot of data. Let me tell
Been there, homie.
you.
He's gonna pat Easy Does It and on the back and like, be proud of yourself, son.
Dan, did you get that message I sent you?
I did. I was trying to figure out during combat, but I didn't know how to do it during combat.
Yeah, I didn't mean to rush you.
I also don't really know how to do a morph, 'cause I don't know if I've ever done it.
You
Does
want
it
to,
have? Does it have to be on the board and then you drag it on?
I think so.
I think you. Just
I
do
think
it-
you like right click and drag either from. If you just want to promote me briefly, I can just fuck around with it and figure it out.
Okay. Well, if I can figure out how to do that. Players. Band. That's
Oh
funny.
fuck.
Alright, I gave you the GM roll. Don't snoop too much.
Yeah,
It's not like you're gonna know anything. my map is mostly blank. Rajit, are you going towards that door?
I was gonna ask if I assume we inspected this rubble, right?
Yeah, it's part of the ceiling.
Oh, okay.
You look at the rubble, and then you look up, and you kind of just see parts of the ceiling had fallen out here. And you can kind of look around, and maybe there's a lot of like broken circuits and stuff, and that maybe there was some weird electricity shenanigans that maybe created this ooze, potentially.
Okay. But yeah, if I could peer through the door without opening it,
Because
unless
of
it's
electricity shenanigans.
opaque.
Yeah, you can put your face up to that door, and you see inside of it kind of like the same stuff you saw in the room where you guys fought that little troll polyp. It looks like vaguely you can see like some containment cells, and so maybe there's like a computer around the corner that you can kind of vaguely see. Easy Does It can let you know that this is the behavioral lab.
Location confirmed. Behavior lab. Alpha. Beep beep boop boop boop.
I'm going to officially say that I now have the new weapon. It says
I will
living transmutation. Does that mean
download
it's more
this
gooey
information
than like mechanical?
It is technically a living item. It has a living trait, but it is
Okay.
when it's in a shape, it feels like the actual thing.
Yeah. Morphing.
Yeah, but when it transforms into the other shape, it's kind of gross. It makes a really, really gnarly sound, like macaroni in a
If it's alive, I'm
pot.
assuming. Oh, okay. That's much better than what I was imagining. If it's alive, I was like, well, it's got bones probably, and they're just snapping and reconfiguring.
Oh no! Now that you mentioned that,
Oh,
it does kind of
snapping
sound
is
that way.
way worse than
Okay.
slurping.
You get.
Yeah,
I'll
it
take the crunch
got-
of celery over.
it's got slurping and then like random cracking noises, so it's a combo of both.
I'm gonna look down at it like, I hope I get used to that. Or maybe I don't want to get used to that. Whatever's better for my psyche. And I want to go in, unless somebody stops me.
I will appreciatively place an arm on that shoulder and say maybe it's better if I try to slide in.
All right, I like the direct approach, but you're better at that. Puts the gun away.
Alright, I will attempt a stealth.
It is dark in there.
Ooh. So that's a 32 plus
Okay.
dark.
Yeah, you're pretty sure nothing sees ya. Are you gonna go in?
I will.
All right. You can do the weird hand gesture stuff to get the door to open. And the door does open.
Wait, so remind me, you guys just figured out if you fucking do weird hand gestures, the door's open?
Yeah, there's like
No, we did figure that out last.
you guys notice that pretty much every door has like a little, and the control panel next to it has a little camera that basically, like, if you can do the hand gesture for the door will open, and if you just sit there and spoof the doing weird finger signs, it'll eventually open.
Oh, that's great.
So I guess I would like to try to sneak around the room and check for danger.
Yeah, let's have you roll a perception check.
34.
A 34 perception? Oh, I was gonna say,
24,
holy
24,
shit.
sorry.
24.
Yeah, that's my bad.
There is a creature in the far corner over here, and it seems to be hiding.
So
And
could I attempt to hand signal like angry that way?
sure,
I'm literally gonna do like angry that way.
at your companions.
Yeah. From like my little sneaky spot.
Okay, let's go into initiative again.
Mm.
Please roll initiative. Oh man. Why do I always roll bad?
I got an 18.
I got a 12.
Vega?
Roll. Oh. Don't know if it rolled. Oh, there it is. That's a 12.
I'm assuming Rajit has a higher dex.
I do. It's 3. Sorry.
And Easy does it. What do you have for initiative? Is he still here? He's not in the game.
Does it? Dan? He's probably just grabbed a beer.
All right, I'll roll initiative for him. 'Cause I think I have everybody's sheets. He's got +2 initiative. So he's got 9. Okay, give me 1 second to rearrange this. I wish there was a better way to do this still, but Laszlo.
It's kind of funny how initiative has always been so tricky.
Yeah.
Silly question, but for purposes of targeting improvisations, I count as my own ally, right?
Yeah, if it says like your allies, you do count as your own ally.
Okay.
Do I have everybody? Yeah, there's 5 of you. Okay.
I should probably write that. I can't heal Rajit that way until you've taken a 10-minute rest to regain stamina. So you're
Alright.
on your own for the next one.
We're gonna
That's okay.
start off with Laszlo. Rajit pointed out that there is something in this room in the far corner.
And can you point to where he's directing our eyes to?
It's way the opposite corner from the side that you guys are on.
Way over there, huh?
Yeah.
Ugh. I really want to use my staff, but I don't like that I can't move and change to my staff, right?
You can draw as part of a move action.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, then, yeah, I'm going to draw my stun staff. Well, am I able to move and then draw it as a part of it as I move and as I know what's in the next room? Does that make sense?
Yeah, so it's like your 30-foot, whatever your movement speed is, you can pull your weapon out during that movement. Like, and it doesn't, you know,
Yeah. Okay.
subtract
just making
from your
sure.
total movement.
Well, I'll definitely move into the doorway. Fuck it. Let's go in. I don't know what's in there, but we're going in.
I think.
Okay, you moved 15. Do you want to just like close to melee?
That looks like. Is there something up there? Maybe I can take cover behind and.
There's a couple of tanks.
A tank there. Yeah. So I'll head for that tank and belly up to it.
The near one here.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Perfect.
And then, yeah, the take cover action for the rest of your turn.
Yep.
Awesome.
Am I able to do a perception to see?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you to do it.
Thank you. That's gonna be 13.
You don't notice anything outside of what you were already told that there's something in that corner. You don't specifically see it. Something's obviously hiding over there. You just don't see it.
Cool. This is just like Alien.
Yeah, Rajit. You are, man. My farts stink so bad, guys.
I think you're lying.
I wish I was. I really do wish I was lying.
I've been called out on it every day.
Oh wait, Rajit, before you go, Laszlo, can you give me a will save?
Oh God. That's a fucking scary concept. Darkness.
Nonchalantly checking will save.
15.
You're good. All right, Rajit, it's your turn.
Alright, so, do I see an enemy?
Roll me a perception. Jesus Christ. What the fuck is that? My cats are up to shenanigans.
20.
Yes. So you do see an occasional head and what appear to be antenna poking up in this far corner, behind some kind of stacked up and maneuvered boxes.
Alright, so I'm going to, in character, shout, "Here's that bitch!" and run up to them and swing on their head with my axe like I am a child at the circus trying to make that slug hit the bell. Well, that's not gonna do it.
Get out of here.
Does pet hit?
No. It does not.
I didn't.
Can you also roll a will save?
Well, let's check with that. Oh. Could be a lot worse. I failed. It's a 9.
Yeah, you feel a sudden paranoia and, I guess, fear coming over you, and you are shaken for a round.
Okay.
Shaken is pretty much a -2 to everything.
Great.
Yeah, all the important things.
Yeah.
Vega.
All right. So just labeled insectoid. None of us have identified exactly what it is, right?
Rajit's the only one that's really seen it, but yeah.
Inspired by exclamation of "There's the bitch."
Yeah.
Oh, so my 11 was a 13.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well,
still
no,
not.
to save.
Oh, to save. Oh, yeah, you save then if it was a 13.
Oh wait, I should probably check the actual range of the new gun.
I think the vapor cavitation pistol is like either 30 or 40 feet. Is it 20 feet?
It's 20 feet.
Ooh, it's a short gun.
Yeah, I mean that's what I've been using is 20 feet. I gotta get a little closer.
Oh, it's also
Sorry, I got shot at
unweldy. Man. It has mild cover from you, but you can see it and you could shoot it.
If I can see it, I can shoot it. All right. Yep, I'm just gonna shoot. Was dice roll plus 3. 17 to, I assume EAC.
Yes.
Yeah, plasma.
Yep. That is going to hit.
All right. 1d6 plus 1. Those dice just roll off into the void.
Yeah.
So a 6.
Alright, it's gonna take some damage. Oops, what is its max health? Don't worry about what its max health is.
Oh, good. Now I'm not worrying.
Mhm.
Yep, and shoot. Scoot and shoot. There we go.
Dan France back yet?
Brand
Oh.
dance.
All these cans opening. Alright, we're just gonna skip over easy. The thing in the corner is going to take an action as it what appears like it's going to toss a grenade.
Hmm.
It's going to toss a grenade into the square. Basically right next to Vega. And so I'm going to need, well, first it's got to do it. It'd be embarrassing if I rolled on that one right now. Nope.
Oh,
Jesus, not quite.
Overkill on hitting a square though, because it's only an AC 5 to hit a square. So I need a reflex save from Rajit, Vega, and Laszlo as a grenade blows off right next to Vega.
alright. It's not the first time.
Ooh, that's an 18 for Laszlo.
Whew.
That's a 21.
I'm just gonna stare right at it.
Right,
Oh, I've been here before.
right. It just
Just
blows
willing
up.
to not blow it.
All right. So it's a little grenade, so it's not like it's gonna do a lot of damage. So it only does 5 damage, and if you save, you only take 2 damage. And then it is going to skitter this way. And this way.
Oh, I don't like it.
All the way around to in between these things. And you can finally see what it is. It is a insect-like creature that it's holding a what appears to be some sort of pike. And it's shouting at you to get away or it's going to kill you. Do you guys want to roll sense motive check if you see it?
Sure.
I would like that. Can I see it?
Yeah, you can see it.
Plus 6.
Yeah. Have I seen it?
Yeah, you see it. You hear it. It's shouting.
That's a 5.
Mine was
That's
an
an 8 from me.
18.
Yep, it's just shouting. It's angry. You guys don't notice anything weird. It's
Might have a thing. No, I don't think so.
Navral. It is to you.
Actually.
Okay. He'll
What did Reggie roll?
19.
Yeah,
19.
there's no way in hell. Never mind.
Yeah, it's a pretty high
I
sense motive
apparently
check.
I can roll another die, but mathematically not getting close.
Yeah, it's a pretty
Yeah.
high sense motive check.
bust in the room here and lucky sense motive.
Yeah, it just seems angry.
And is it speaking in common?
It did speak in
wants-
common. Yeah, it was in common.
Wants us to get out of here, or it will kill us.
Oh, it's just saying it's gonna kill you. Yeah, basically.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it wants you to get away, or it's gonna kill you. It seems like it's gonna kill you no matter what.
Okay. Well,
You could try.
as
Oh, sorry.
much as he would like to not kill this thing, I feel like he's kind of. I mean, it's a traumatic experience at this point. They just got out of a fucking VR thing with the penalty. That's only.
It's only a 10.
Yeah, he's
Uh.
traumatized. He's trying to shoot this thing.
Can you also roll me a will save?
Oh yeah.
You are okay. Laszlo.
Am I understanding this room that he's pretty cornered?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you guys have him pretty much walled off in the corner.
Right. So, I'm just gonna talk to him and say, "Hey, I'm a bug. You're a bug. We're all bugs." And that's gonna be a Good Burger reference, but I'm not gonna actually sing it.
Is Good Burger like a popular movie for bugs?
Probably. There's a lot of food in it. It's about a big burger. So I'm gonna kind of try to persuade him. Basically saying, "You're cornered. There's a shit ton of us. Let's just talk. Nobody's gonna die here."
Sure, roll a diplomacy.
Only a 6. I'm not very good at diplomacy.
You're gonna have a slight bonus because I liked your setup. But it is not enough for it to. It does not seem like it changes its stance currently.
Okay. How do I switch my staff to stun?
Let me remember.
I'm assuming it's a swift, right? Something.
Oh.
As a move action.
Yeah, move action. Yep.
Okay. Well, I will approach him then, and as I do, I'll pull out my stun staff and I'll switch it to stun. Can I do all that at the same?
Yeah, I'll allow it. Because
Okay.
all you did was try to talk to him, so
Okay.
I'll allow it.
And then
You gonna like come up right at him?
I guess would I be able to get an attack too this turn?
It's a. Stun at it's a what? Some action to turn it to stun.
So, as an outside party, I think that you would either get to attempt diplomacy or be violent.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be able to attack. Also with doing all your other stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I'm just gonna pull out my staff and set it to stun, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, I'm setting this to stun." I don't know if you know what that means, but it's a nice thing, but still kind of meany. So that's my turn.
Were you moving?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Rajit. Oh wait, Laszlo, can you do a will save? Sorry, I have to remember to do that.
Yeah, that's a 2 off of. Now it's a 3.
So yeah, you feel a wave of paranoia hit you, and you feel fearful, and you are shaken.
Okay.
Alright, so am I adjacent to an enemy?
No,
Okay.
nope. It's one square away. Like there's a square in between you and it.
Can I become adjacent to an enemy without provoking an attack of opportunity?
You can take a 5 foot and be adjacent to an enemy.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So as I approach my enemy, I will clearly state to them, I am not the friend that he is. And attempt to cleave them in twain, as is my nature.
I'll allow it. Holy shit.
Might land.
That might hit.
So that's 26.
Yep, that'll hit.
All right. So that is a 12 damage
Jesus.
smash.
Jesus.
Yeah. Basically, I told them I'm not the friend that they were, and held my axe over my head and dropped it like it was hot.
You hit it, and it like kind of staggers essentially for a second, and it like looks at you with like a moment of like clarity on its face, and it just says like, you have to stop the fear, and then like it face like again goes back to like anger again.
I just saw the what?
Fear.
Fear.
And I need you to make a will save.
Okay.
They say this room was the behavioral, or was that this whole like wing behavioral research?
It was this room specifically.
My will save was an 18.
You're good.
Nice.
Can I still comment on the fact that like I needed to make a save there? I'm not exactly sure how that works.
So with what he said, and that, roll me a perception check.
Is that master free?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's very good. It's a 25?
So you have like something catches your eye in the corner of the rooms, and each corner there appears to be speakers in the corners of this room, like mounted high up.
Guys. I was trying to be nice, and they're not. Like, that's really how I feel about it.
We're gonna go to Vega after this. Yes.
Okay. So, I'm not actually going to shoot at him. I, the player, don't want to insult this bug, but mechanically, it's called Despiring Taunt.
Oh.
So I'm going to taunt this guy and hopefully Despire him. What is it? It is basically a demoralized check with its own. So I roll intimidation. So 1d20 plus 11. That's a 24.
He is demoralized.
Okay, so yeah, it's a demoralized check, but now he is shaken.
Okay, he's shaking.
And Vega will just say, "You're surrounded. You've got what? A little pike. Your chitin's looking not exactly very lustrous. I'm not sure what you're trying to accomplish here. And since I don't really want to move, that's about it.
Can you make me a will save?
I will roll that will save.
Is there any way I could assist on that?
On a will save? Not really. I mean,
8.
that's a fail. You also feel paranoia and fear wash over you, and you are also shaken.
I'm hearing the voices.
We're gonna skip over Easy Does It again. Unless Dan's back. Is Dan back?
The containment pods are speaking Kasathan.
Dan's
In
not back.
France? No.
All right. All right. We're gonna go to this buddy's turn again. And he is,
To look up shaken.
yeah, it's a -2 to pretty much any relative combat used abilities.
I'm usually the shaker.
Yeah,
I
it's
love the phrasing.
ability checks, attack rolls, saving throws, and skill checks. But this guy is going to take a full action, and he's going to take one swing at Rajit and then one at Vega. The first one is going to be a 22 against Vega, or against Rajit. Sorry, 22 against Rajit.
Wow, yeah, that'll hit.
And so that'll do, max damage. 14 points of piercing damage as he takes a good stab at you with his big old pike.
Oofa doofa.
Alright.
And then his second attack is going to go towards Vega, because you guys are right next to... Ooh, also a great roll. That's also going to hit.
I was gonna say it's shaken, but that's gonna hit no matter what.
Yeah. That's going to be not as much damage for 9 points of damage.
So the first time in this campaign, I am out of stamina.
Oh no.
I'm trying to make him lead from the front these days. I kind of held back in the back of things last time. You know what?
Vega, I really appreciate you taking a hit with me. It does mean a lot.
And
Yeah.
it again shouts about you have to leave. I'm gonna kill you, and then it goes to Navarro.
Yeah, at this point it's hurting my friend. So I think Vega, you'd feel like just a light pressure, not even up on your hip, but 3/4 of the way down your thigh, and you look down and you see Nivral is steadying his rifle on your leg, and he says,
Well, I have always heard not to fire from the hip, but I think this could work.
and I squeeze one off.
Ooh.
Man,
A
there's
squeeze at the
been
hip.
there's been a number of times that I've seen Gabe squeeze one off.
Squeeze
It's
one off.
always been glorious.
Oh yeah. Well,
That's just proper trigger discipline.
I can't roll above a 5 to save my life. But
It's just, a homeboy knows when to let him go.
yeah. Yep.
The real question is, how far away are you from this creature right now? Is it
Well,
only one
that-
square?
I was interpreting it as being in the square.
Because he's like standing on a line. Because he's like,
Right. I was
yeah,
interpreting him as being here.
yeah. That's also kind of how I've been doing it.
If we're going this way.
He also has reach though.
Oh yeah, then he for sure. Yeah.
He's gonna take a swing at you with his big long pokey stick. Sorry, I should have pointed that out ahead of time.
No, I mean I wouldn't know till I saw him do it.
So that's gonna be a 23 to poke
Oh,
the
all day.
cabbage. I'm gonna poke the
Oh my
cabbage.
God.
Poke the cabbage.
Got his fucking salad fork.
I am gonna do a pee real quick. I'll be right back.
8 points of salad poking damage.
That's too many. That number of points is too damn high.
Oh, also a will save.
Oh. Alright. Just real quick. It's stamina first, right?
Yeah.
And then
Yep, stamina then health. No
Trying
point
to
having any
remember.
stamina left if you're dead.
trying to remember how to get Hephaestus to actually subtract that.
Oh, I don't remember.
Will save. Also describing dice that I'm rolling, and hey,
Hey, you're
Go.
good. You're good. Laszlo, it's your turn again, buddy.
Do I have space to get in there and get a melee attack, or is that too crowded?
If you want, you could probably give me a athletics check, and you can go between the containment thing and the wall and get behind it.
That sounds wonderful.
Probably it's not a tight fit, but it's not an easy fit. You're not a little guy.
That's what she said. Okay. Cool. +4 on acrobatics. That's a 19. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, you can easily kind of just shimmy your way through to the backside of this guy.
Skitter with all the little
Yep.
appendages. All right, then I'm going to swing on him with my stun staff, which is set to stun, so it's non-lethal. A +3.
And you're
That's
going
an
to
18.
and you're flanking, so it's a 20. So it's definitely gonna hit. Please roll your damage.
You got it, which is a D10 +3. Fucking low, man. That's 6 whole damage.
It is weirdly enough still standing, but just barely. It seems like he is wavering on his multiple legs. But I also need you to make another will save. Oh, you were shaken before too, weren't you?
Oh shit, I was. Yeah, did that change it?
What was your total attack? No, you're good because that weapon hits EAC, so you're good. Yeah, because you rolled like
Save?
another will save.
Yeah, my acrobatics is super high. I can't remember what I got from my attack. That's 17.
You're good. You are no longer shaken.
Look at my hand. That's not my shooting hand. Get it? Can I get that right?
Rajit, it's your turn. You now have flanking from your buddy Laszlo.
That does a whole lot for my shaken status.
It kind of negates it, sort of.
Yeah. So,
Just for attacking, though.
Instead of worrying about anything in the whole wide world, I'm just going to throw that axe over my head and drop it like it's New Year's Eve.
is it a hot New Year's Eve?
Oh, it's the hottest. It's that kind of New Year's Eve where everyone fuck. I think that makes it 20 to hit. Yeah. Nope, it's a 19, it's not a 20.
Okay, that still hits.
And so we do 8 plus. So that's 7 more damage points.
Okay, well, it had 1 HP left, so you Kill it. I need you to make me a will save, though.
Even if I go crazy, I know that I will do it in defense of my friends.
Man, that'd be great if this made people go crazy. You're okay.
Yeah, it's a 20.
Yeah, you're okay. We're just gonna...
Dude, this is kind of a good night for lucky rolls for me.
Yeah. We're just gonna stay in initiative order just for the moment. Vega, you saw this guy get cleared and cleaved in half, basically. But will still need a will save from you.
Still need a will save. All right.
I don't know what you're doing first, but
Well, that, yeah. 14.
yeah, you're no longer shaken or anything like that.
Okay, so
Can
it's
you-
just for the one turn?
Yeah. Can you roll me a perception check?
Happy to. That is a 25.
So you also noticed that Rajit noticed earlier also there are like speakers mounted up in the corners of this room, and your ears are ringing a little bit as if there is something quietly playing through the speakers.
I'd like to shoot it.
Go ahead, you can shoot one.
Alright.
There are 4 of them, one in each corner.
That is 18.
You will hit it.
Yay. Little bubble of plasma fires at it. That's how I
Yep.
described it.
You hit it and you kill it or blow it up. They don't have any HP. So it's one of them is dead. There are still 3 more.
Alright.
Are you doing anything else?
I didn't move. Can I target one with a get him?
So, could I attempt a perception to realize what Vega is doing?
I don't know if it's an enemy within 60 feet.
It's not technically an enemy, so I don't think you can actually get him it.
Okay.
Alright, I'll take it.
Well, no, I was just wondering if I could notice.
Oh, you just noticed
Oh,
100%
I
that
noticed
Vega
a
just
couple
shot one of the
I thought we
speakers.
noticed a couple turns ago.
Yeah.
Well, so I'm stupid. Like, I hit things hard, and I'm dumb. I'm trying my best to play dumb, and I fuck it up sometimes. But yeah.
Are you gonna do anything, Vega, or is that? Or yeah.
No, that would have been
Okay.
the only thing I could do is point that box and mechanically get them. But
Yeah, basically I'm asking, like, I would like to roll probably a negative perception that I would notice that my friend is,
really doesn't like the song playing on the speaker.
But you
or
don't-
he's-
You don't actually
he's
hear
shoot-
anything.
He's shooting at something in a corner that doesn't feel right, basically.
No torture from you, Zach?
What
That's all I got then.
can you remind me
Yes,
real quick? What was
Could I roll a perception at
never mind.
a 7 instead of 11?
Sure.
18.
Yeah. Vega shot one of the speakers that you noticed earlier, and your ears aren't ringing quite as loud as before, but they're still kind of ringing. Navral.
Yeah. Navral does not have Rajit's particular limitation there, cognitively. So I think he'll just go ahead and pick up on what's going down. Just try to shoot another speaker.
Yeah.
Maybe mutter.
Maybe if we had done this before we murdered the lobster, maybe he was kind of a nice guy. Whoops.
And we'll see if I can shoot the speaker or if I am too overcome by grief and guilt.
You're able to hit the speaker.
Hell yeah. With this sonic blast, I decimate a speaker, I assume.
Yes, and still need a will save though at the end of your turn.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you feel that kind of paranoia wash over you. Like you're kind of afraid, and you are now shaken. Laszlo.
Can I just say that I really wanted to shoot these speakers when you first mentioned it, because I figured we could save the other bug's life, but I didn't think Laszlo would know that yet. So I did.
Yeah, the worst part is he actually has a name.
I bet he's a really fucking cool dude. Do I have access to one of them, or do I have to move?
You probably have to move, but you can get to one if you moved.
Okay. Yeah, whichever's most effective there. I'm just gonna focus on the next one with my arc pistol.
Yeah, you can do that.
Ooh, that's a 6.
That's gonna miss.
Yeah. See, I am frustrated too. We're both angsty boys. Okay.
And I will also need a will save from you.
Right. That's a 13.
You're okay. The bit of fear that you had potentially is gone. You can overcome it. Rajit, is Ryan there? Or Ryan, step away.
Hi.
Hi. It's Rajit's turn.
Alright, so, honestly, I think that Rajit's main, desire, I guess, is to find someone to fight.
I mean, Vega's standing right next to you.
He does qualify.
He does
Yeah,
qualify.
But he has been a constant comrade.
Comrade? Comrade?
Don't make it gross. But yeah, since Vega is my comrade, don't be weird. I would like to say, hey, comrade. Maybe we go out here and get weird. And as I approach this door, I do a sneak style check.
Okay. That dice went up.
It did. I got a normal style check of 20? Yeah, 20.
Yeah, you are able to be sneaky, and you don't need to roll a will save. Vega.
Well, this comrade is gonna follow, but does want to shoot. Are there any more of those speaker boxes?
I believe there's 2 more left.
So I guess I would like to note that like as Vega approaches, I'll be like, I don't see anything, but you know things are always visible.
Come again?
I said. I didn't see anything, but things are weird. So maybe there's something I didn't see. I'm also kind of.
You mean you didn't see the Lisoki running around in there?
I didn't see shit.
All right, so I would like to shoot at one of those things.
Yeah, sure.
So. All right, that's 20.
You're able to hit one.
All right. I like the idea that this gun just shoots little plasma bubbles. Like
I
it's a
think
bubble
that's
gun.
pretty much what it does.
Yeah, that's what the description made it sound like, and I've bought way too many little bubble guns for my kids.
I mean, that's what cavitation is. Cavitation is like superheated like bubbles underwater. It's when you like to cavitate something is like to superheat a liquid like straight to. I can't remember exactly how it works, but like.
Isn't that what
Yeah,
the
no, like
pistol shrimp do?
the space directly between gas and solid or liquid. Between vapor and liquid
Yeah.
creates cavitation.
Yeah.
It's what mantis shrimp do.
Yep.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they punch so fast.
So fucking cool, man.
Yeah. The only
Dude,
actual anime protagonist on this planet, the mantis shrimp.
When that shit happens in like a pipe in a building that you're in, it sounds terrifying.
All right, will save.
It's scary.
Yeah, if you're still in the room, we'll save.
Yeah, I'm still in here trying to shoot these.
Yep.
That's a 16.
You're okay.
Dang.
You're no longer shaken if you were before.
I was not.
I can't remember.
One
Um,
time I was
I
just
mean,
talking to myself,
it's
like, you should
it's
be having
better
like,
to
PTSD
stay
flashbacks now.
unshaken than to become or than to become shaken.
Nivral.
Become? Who's shaking Become?
Now, as a
Well, I
little-
mean, so like that's all the cum after the YouTube video that talks about all the cum that you're actually interested in.
What?
B-roll. It's B-roll butt cum.
Oh,
B-roll
wow.
butt cum.
B movie, but just the time to say the word "come."
Just the cum parts.
Okay, Nivral.
That does
So I'm shaken, and I'm gonna look around and try to find another speaker to.
Yeah, there's one more in the room, I believe.
Oh, I'm shaking in my boots, but I'm gonna shoot bravely nonetheless.
Sort of bravely. Jesus, that dice went flying by.
I like them.
Yeah, you're able to hit the last one.
Yeah.
And it no need to roll damage on it. You
9 damage.
it's a camera. You shoot it with a gun. It's not gun proof. The sound stops. You don't feel shaken anymore. And we will drop out of turn order. I will pseudo play Easy Does It here for a second, and he will do a he'll come in here and look at this computer check real quick. And do a computers check. I don't know what his computers is, but is probably enough.
I think it's 12, but I might be wrong.
I mean, I have his character sheet right here. I just don't remember. I don't have it pulled up. It's +9, so yeah, that's pretty good. 21, it's perfect. Basically, Easy Does It activates this computer and is able to tell you that they were doing, as titled for the room, behavioral experiments in here. And they were testing a fear frequency that had been going on for quite some while. And the creature that was in here was quite fearful. If anyone wants to roll a life science check, you can know what the creature was.
You're saying we cured him of his fear?
Yeah,
I mean,
He's definitely not afraid anymore.
he's not afraid anymore.
Are any of us skilled in life science?
No.
I am. We got 13 total though.
Yeah, you know it's a type of creature that is a insect species, so you get slight bonus to that because you're also an insect species. I feel like you all kind of know each other. But it is what's known as a bolida. They are like these multi-legged insects. Like they got like 10 legs.
Hubba hubba.
Yeah.
Could I
Got that abdomen.
Go ahead, Gabe.
No, I was just gonna make a dumb joke about. Could I roll a culture check to remember them Red Lobs? Something like that. Endless Colita or whatever.
Bolida.
Bolida. Bolida.
Bolida.
All you can eat.
All you can eat bolida. It is bigger than you are, so.
Well, who's the shrimp now?
Are you saying that out loud while standing next to Laszlo, who is also an insect species?
Look, I'm not a carnivore.
I'm pretty sure that was a racial slur you just said. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty.
So I mean, as a person who kind of like eats things,
Okay, go on.
they were not trying to suggest that. They're a lot more chill than I think that you may understand.
Hey, just because Gam Gam's nice doesn't mean she's not a racist.
Hot damn, that's reasonable.
Well,
I figure there's probably some more fucked up shit in the next room. We probably gotta get through there.
So I'm all about honor and respect, but I'm gonna loot the shit out of his body too. So
Yeah, sure. He's
did
got
have a trident.
he does have a couple things on him.
Oh, I would never object to that part.
So he does have. Let me type it into chat. He's got a tactical pike and a tactical cross bolter. I don't know what a cross bolter is off the top of my head.
Yeah, did you make that mini, or was that?
I believe it is a Tailspire mini.
Okay, because that.
Pretty dang good, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't have gotten any better.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what the fuck? I didn't even know he had that many.
when
Yeah,
you said crossbow, I was like, oh yeah, that's exactly what he was holding because it looks super cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, tactical cross bolter is kind of what it sounds like. It is basically what Chewbacca uses. Except
Sick.
it does fire an actual arrow, not like energy arrows.
Okay. Little less sick, but
The one that it has is a level 2 item. It can only hold one arrow at a time, which kind of sucks. It's a D10 of a weapon, though, so it hits pretty hard. It's got 70-foot range. It is unwieldy, which means you can't do full actions with it. But somebody could use it, or you can sell it.
I like the description here implies the existence of grenade arrows.
Yes, there are grenade arrows that can be fired from it.
Oh shit. I'm definitely in the market. I think I would go well with my melee use. Fire one shot and then get up with the staff, but open to not taking it too.
If you guys want to give me a general like room perception too, you can do that as well if you want to kind of loot around the room.
More is well. Got a 24. Oh my fucking high.
Yeah, mine was dog shit.
So Laszlo and Navral, you guys both notice that there's like a computer like right near the door. That seems maybe that it was hooked up to the speaker system. So maybe you could have potentially turned it off, the speakers from the computer. And
Well, there's nothing we could have done.
also sitting like Laszlo, you notice like right on like the almost like it was dropped and kicked under the computer seems to be a another ID like access badge, access card,
Oh, sick.
door card, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. You know, that computer could have been a good use if our android hadn't powered down randomly in the middle of battle.
That's what happens when you put your dongle in weird computers. You gotta take a break every now and then.
You get a virus that takes your system down mid-battle. That's just how it works. Obviously, I'll grab that access badge and dangle it between my legs.
So I mean, if you're trying to access, I can help.
I'm trying to think of a
I
joke
just
for.
can't do it primarily.
I mean, there might be something on there, but I think its primary function is already passed with the speaker destruction. Could have saved Timmy.
Oh, his name was Vrexy.
So I failed.
It's my accent. It sounded the same. Okay. Shall we continue on?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Is
There-
everybody cool with me taking that weapon? I might just get it prepped right now.
There was this one other room on that was off this corridor also. Also, I don't know if you guys were you guys planning to take like a 10-minute rest?
Yeah, I would like to.
Oh yeah, that would be very good.
Great.
Just remind you guys that you can spend a 10-minute to burn a resolve and get your stamina points back to full.
Yes, sir. It was that cross bolter, right?
Yeah, it's the tactical cross bolter.
Tactical.
It's a level
What's that?
2 item. Fucking the higher level ones are pretty dope. The higher level ones are heavy weapons, which is pretty sweet.
Oh shit, like a fucking scorpion.
It's called the highest level one is a Paragon cross bolter. It shoots 8 arrows at once.
Jesus Christ.
That's fucking awesome. It's 10d10 damage.
Holy shit. It's a fucking shotgun bow.
Okay. Yeah, which way are you guys going next?
I have a question real quick.
I probably have an answer. Or this book does.
A part of inspiring combo, the thing that lets me do an attack and an improvisation. Can I use my weapons that are unwieldy? It says as a full action. Is that different from a full attack?
Ooh, that's a great question. Let me double check.
Yeah, it just says as a full action, you can both make a single attack and one envoy improvisation. You know.
Unwieldy weapons cannot use as part of a full attack or any other action in which you would make multiple attacks.
Okay. So it's just a single attack. I can still use it.
Yeah, that's how I would interpret it. It's just basically such a big fucking gun, you would shoot it and you just can't recenter it right away.
Alright. Thematically, that feels right.
Yeah.
They're pistols with 20-foot range. I just want them to be just enormous hand cannons.
Yeah. Yeah, basically it blows your hand back and you have to recenter.
Yeah, just running around with a Desert Eagle.
That's, yeah. Alright. Which way are the rest of you guys going?
Let me rejoin everybody. I need a second monitor. All this alt tabbing.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got so many windows open right now.
I just upgraded. Forced me to upgrade to Windows 11, and things are different, and I don't like it.
Yeah. New start bar sucks.
I don't like it. I hate it.
There is this other door here, or you guys can go wherever the fuck you want. I don't want to railroad you. But there's a door. Doors are fun.
Yeah. Other door looks interesting. I'd like to say, hey guys, I think there's a door. And then I'll walk towards it while still playing.
I am totally down to fuck with the door.
While you guys are in here, roll me another perception again.
That's 22.
22?
Yeah.
You notice, in this room there seems to be, there's a pair of, like, hidden hatches on the south side of the wall. 2 of them.
Hidden hatches?
Yeah.
The fuck are these hatches? I'm
They-
gonna investigate.
Yeah, you pop one open and it seems to be a bunch of wiring inside of it that hold on, let me find. Does anybody have engineering besides DZ does it?
I do.
Okay,
I
roll. Yeah, you guys roll engineering.
That's a 14 for me.
I got a 16.
So you like looking at the wiring, it's like copper wiring. It is worth money. So if you could spend a little bit of time and pull the copper out, you could basically get some copper wiring for money.
I like money. Can we be sure it's not going to be hot and dangerous?
Nah, it looks like it's just it's not live.
Okay.
There's so much like damage already in this room that this whatever these wires were hooked up to is no longer active.
Yeah, I
but-
like money.
Yeah, you guys could spend like another 10 minutes here basically working together with everybody. And you could find enough, yeah, you're basically pulling copper wiring out of the walls. Enough wire to be worth 1,000 UPBs.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So I guess I'll just like look to my friends and be like, "You guys cool with this? Because it's out of my bag."
I'm already at the door, just like waiting for you to go in.
Oh yeah. Let's touch butts.
All right, so I will take a moment to pull copper.
Very, very crackhead activities.
It's a lot of wire, you know. $1,000 worth of copper, basically.
So I guess my intention is to pull copper until there is active objection.
Yeah, that's basically what happens.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like
I think we all were-
eventually,
Yeah.
like you just pull the last bit of it out, and you're like, well, that must be the end of it.
Yeah, I mean, I like to say that I, pitch in and help. I'm also a tiny creature with a strength score of 6.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't expect you to help pull copper.
I imagine that I'm just like, I don't know, like there's a paperclip nearby, and I'm like trying, like I'm just wrestling it the whole time, thinking like, yeah, this is what pulling copper is.
Yeah.
Well, Laszlo's checking that door that we talked about. That I was the first person to notice it, and no one else saw it.
Yeah. Vega, you gonna go perceive the door?
Yeah. Take a gander through it. That is a 14.
You don't see anything specifically through the door. Do you touch it?
Press my face up against it.
It's cold.
Looks like real cold in there. Be some kind of cold storage.
Does it look that way or does it feel that way?
Well, I don't know.
I've thwarted you with science, it would appear.
He's gonna stick his hand up to it again. See if the cold is coming from inside his heart or the door is cold. Just turn into a therapy session.
I'm sorry, Vega, I was just fucking with you. I believe you. It's probably pretty cold in there.
The door is cold.
Cold. I can't tell if that'd be really good for our
Android?
or the
Cabbage Man.
plant. Yeah, the cabbage man. I didn't want to call him a
Cabbage
vegetable.
man.
No, I feel like maybe my cells would burst and stuff, but the Android would probably like
Hyperperform. Yeah.
efficient.
Yeah, how do bugs do in cold?
I don't know. You ever see ants in winter?
No, never. It can't be great.
That's why it's my favorite season.
It's probably uncomfortable, but it's probably not that bad.
Yeah. Well, let's check it out, right? No time like the present.
Let's do this shit.
I'm gonna prep my crossbolt, which is great that I have that now.
You can do the hand gestures towards the door if you want, and the door will eventually open.
Okay.
You kind of get... There's a brief flash of cold air as the atmospheres of the two rooms kind of mix, but nothing else happens.
Okay. Is everybody nearby me? Because I don't like creepy death room. Are we all going in there together?
Unless Rajit's gonna do it, I'll try sneaking in.
No, I'm nearby.
Okay.
Okay. I'll head in.
I don't have the worst stealth, but not very good.
I'm just gonna walk right in.
All right, Laszlo walks right in. It is a relatively empty room. Roll me a perception check, Laszlo.
That's 16.
Yeah, so it is. The room is very cold. There is what appears to be in the center of that southern wall there a massive chunk of ice that seems to be coming from a crack in the wall. And there are like random bits and pieces of like metal and bolts and wires kind of strewn about the room. But there appears to be nothing else in here.
Dan, can you do me a favor and describe Laszlo's erect nipples? What's a bug nipple look like?
So it kind of is actually inverted. They actually go in. So
Okay.
that's as much as we need to know. But
Are they like tiny buttholes then?
yeah, they're tiny little sphincters.
Huh. Fascinating. Isn't nature amazing?
About the width
You know
of your
what's really
pinky.
funny
Like you can just put a
is the
pinky
fact
right in
that,
there.
my nipples also invert on like viewership, I guess. The second
As a
that I
peer response.
notice someone, yeah, exactly. That's actually true.
Would you say that the ice
The
appears?
second that I know that someone's looking at my nipples, they just kind of like go into my body. I don't choose it; it happens.
But until uncovered, they are Schrodinger's nipples.
All right, Laszlo, you had
It's all a matter of my own realization.
Laszlo, you had a
I
question,
am
not about nipples,
I am declaring that I am.
or was it about nipples?
Oh wait, and then-
Can I roll physical science about nipples?
Nope.
what's it
It's a-
feel like if someone fingers my nipple and
It's
it's inside?
impossible to know about that.
I can't answer that question. That's all about you.
It's
Um,
my own awareness of others' viewership of my nipple.
So is the ice like a frozen part of a crack in the wall from the exterior of the? I guess we're not in a ship anymore. I was thinking we're in a ship. Can I investigate that further?
Yeah, you can come at it and roll me either engineering or physical science.
Or nipples.
Anybody can do that if they want. Engineering or physical science.
That's a 20 for my
Ooh.
for engineering.
That's a high nipple check.
That's a lot of nipple.
So, oh yeah, you guys both rolled really well. Yeah, so you guys kind of put your heads and nipples together, and you can realize that the crack is actually filled with like sealant. So there was some sort of like explosive decompression right here, and sealant filled the cavity, and just
Yeah,
kind
it was
of just kind of
crackle.
iced over basically. 'Cause
So we might be on a spaceship still. They did a little fix a flat on the wall.
Yeah.
Again,
Fix a breach.
crackle spackle.
Yeah. Hey,
And does Navral have detect magic?
ooh boy. Yes.
Because I know it's a cantrip.
Yeah. I will go ahead and throw that down.
You can roll me a mysticism check if you want. If you use detect magic.
I will use detect of my own volition. And then roll a middling.
You know, that wisdom-based species. Jesus Christ.
I fucked up. I said middling.
It's always great to roll these saves that really have zero effect at all in this game. So you feel, with your detect magic and your mysticism roll, you feel a magic aura in the room. It's very faint. It is vaguely extraplanar and vaguely evil. You're sitting there that it maybe was something abyssal in nature, but the room is not empty and there's nothing else going in here, so whatever was in here is gone.
Interesting. That bodes in the forward direction.
as I said, you rolled a nat 20 that has 0 effect on what's happening in this room. just fun flavor.
Yeah, we should keep going, but keep an eye out, because there was something vaguely evil in here.
Okay, let's. There's another door on the other side of the ice room. Yeah, or no?
Nope.
I will eat just about anything that is vaguely.
Yeah, this just seemed to be like another lab. That
I'm just gonna, if it's kind of evil, I'm just gonna munch it down.
whatever was in this lab, you would suspect between your guys' two high physical science checks was sucked out when whatever cracked through the wall.
Oh.
So there's not much in here besides random debris and a big chunk of iced over sealant. Space fix-a-flat.
Would Easy doesn't know what this room was called from his schematics that he pulled up?
He it didn't actually say in the room because there was a bit of damaged data and it was not clear.
Curiouser and Curiouser.
Yeah. Yep. Sorry. But you guys do have that second data card, access card. And,
Yeah, have we explored everything on this part of the ship then? Or this part of the fucking whatever hellscape alternate plane we're in?
there was still that one locked door that you guys could detect stuff moving through the other door, but you couldn't get through the door because it was locked. But Easy Does It is able to do a quick computer engineering thing to make a functional access card.
Perfect. I'm down to go there, do that, open that shit up. Right.
I'm 100% into finding a new place and getting weird with it.
You guys
Wherever it is, I'm following.
kind of had a Laza or Easy Does It will mention that you were probably already in the weapon test room, which is where you guys fought that troll polyp and got that fun little living transmutation matrix weapon. You guys are pretty sure you were in the behavioral lab. And there was the lab that the data was damaged on, so you didn't know what it actually was. But the other place that was connected to this lab hub was a place called the Data Foundry. And you would suspect that the Data Foundry is past that locked door.
Okay. I'm still curious what the fuck that ice evil shit is. I gotta move on. Let's head to that door. Let's open that shit up.
I also want to just go ahead and
Like you just want to go in,
yeah.
like burst in.
Kick down the door.
Kinda. I mean, I think that my true character is just going to fucking blow through a lot of doors.
All right.
Would I have time to set up to follow in after you SWAT style, or are you sprinting ahead of us to do that?
I'm just gonna move everyone to the
I think
door.
that if I see a friend who's doing something that I would perceive as slow, I'll probably just kind of move through it.
Okay. I think we follow your lead then.
All right. So you're gonna swipe open the door. The door opens.
Can you make a sound effect for us?
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
I will make a door opening noise sound. Hold on.
Gunshot?
Same thing. I mean, I really don't know how I could have done it any different.
It's that decompression.
Gotta purge those pneumatic lines.
You guys see within this room, you see several like holographic displays of strange symbols and mathematical terms revolving around the edge of this room. The data on them kind of tickles around and rearranges itself. There's projectors in the ceiling, and there's a podium in the center of the room, which is surrounded by all sorts of moving surfaces with buttons and touch pads. There's a mechanical arm attached to the ceiling that spins around the podium. It's holding a sheet of transparent metal that has kind of essentially more screens displayed on it. And you also see standing next to it what appears to be a living gray.
Can I get a little flashback? How was the encounter last time with the Greys?
You've only seen dead ones.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
And all the dead ones you have seen have had the back of their heads blown out from little explosive bombs.
That was the detail that I've been trying to remember.
Yeah.
Because I have theorized that we probably have fucking brain bombs in our heads if the Greys that were running the facility, like, it looks like someone basically pressed a button and made their skull blow up.
And why wouldn't we have them?
And we woke up from basically inside an experiment, so maybe we've got brain bombs. Who knows?
Cheery thought. Really happy we brought you along. No, interesting. Okay.
Are you guys just going in, or are you sneaking in? How are you going in?
I think I don't know if we get a choice, right?
I mean, you get a choice. You get to choose how you go into the room.
I thought Boyson said he's going in. Period.
Yeah, I didn't know if he was gonna stealth or not.
So, I'm always gonna try to play it cool.
Okay, well, can we get a perception on Ray?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to perceive him, you can.
See if he seems hostile or if he's armed. I got 23. Shit.
Yeah, so he doesn't. He seems like he's doing stuff at the computer. He does have a weapon on his hip. But he does not seem like he knows. He does not seem to notice you guys directly. Like, he didn't notice the door open. He just seems distracted.
I think we need answers. I'm not so good with talk time.
So, I am going to try to continue to sneak up on this guy. And that's a 28.
28? 28? How the fuck do I roll higher than a 28?
God damn.
You have a plus 16?
I have a plus 14.
Jesus.
I did do my math wrong.
26. That's still very good. I did roll a 26, though.
Holy shit.
Well,
I don't think I got anything for helping. Unless I run in and be distraction.
Yeah, so as Rajit attempts to sneak into the room, this gray stops what he's doing for a second, and he turns and he kind of tilts at you, his head at you, and you hear in your head, of all places. Why are you out of your test chambers? You need to return back to your testing facility.
I guess I will attempt diplomacy.
What are you saying to attempt diplomacy?
What do you mean by chambers? I guess you know what? It's not diplomacy. It's a bluff. What do you mean by chambers? Like why do I even have chambers right now?
I see something has gone wrong in the experiment, and we need to proceed with reprogramming.
It's only a 16, but
Yeah. He mentioned something about reprogramming.
And this is all a telepathic conversation.
Yeah, he's not moving his lips. I mean, you could all hear it. That's how they talk.
Gotcha. It's like a broadcast rather than like a DM.
Yep.
I'd like to enter the room and try to basically confirm that there's nothing else in there we have to be worried about. See if we're one-on-one with this guy.
Yeah. You can do that.
Okay, so I'm gonna go around and I think the right side. Is there anything to the right side of the door past there?
Nope. Just more of the computers and stuff. How far do you want to go in?
Enough to kind of at least get a decent visualization of the whole room, if I can.
You can go over here.
Perfect.
Yeah. It's just lots of computers, lots of moving monitors, weird math symbols. You understand it, but you also don't understand it.
If I can still do an action, unless anybody else wants to, I want to make sure that guy doesn't have access to like a communications device. Can I like grapple him and make sure we're one-on-one with him?
Are you gonna approach him?
Yeah. I just want to like try to scan it and see if there's anything I need to like, so he can't alarm anything.
Are you approaching him or the podium?
I guess, isn't he behind the podium or is he on the podium?
He's behind it.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll approach him.
Okay. Why don't we all roll initiative?
Before you roll for him, I would like to use a talent.
A talent? What the fuck is a talent?
An expertise talent. When you roll initiative, make an intimidate check against one creature you're aware of within 30 feet. I can add my expertise die and subtract it from their initiative roll.
That's
Okay.
fucking dope.
Yeah, do
So
that.
The actual stuff you need to, its DC is equal to either 10 plus the opponent's total intimidate skill, or 15 plus 1 minus 1/2 times the opponent's CR.
1 minus.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to read that. It's called Bad Idea. I want to look that up.
Yeah, I'll pull that up real quick.
So Vega will just hover a hand over his weapon and just say, like, maybe you want to let
Oh.
my insectoid friend here go about his business.
All right, so it's 1.5 times the opponent's CR. That's what it is. Yeah. I don't know why it's 1. That's a weird way to write it. Yeah. What is your?
So it is an intimidate check. So for me, it's
Yeah.
20 plus 11.
Damn.
That is 24.
He is intimidated.
So I roll my I didn't think I was gonna get this far. My expertise die. What is my expertise? We can all go through initiative while I figure that out.
Yeah. Laszlo, what did you get?
I got a 18.
Okay. Navral, you had a 21.
Mm-hmm.
Rajit, you have a
17 total.
17. I'm just not gonna roll for easy does it yet.
That was so. I rolled a nat 1 on initiative.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's that come out total?
2.
Okay. And what's your expertise die?
That is, it's 1d6 for now.
That's what I
It
figured.
doesn't change till 5.
Yeah.
So. Minus
Ooh.
6 to their initiative.
All right,
Yeah.
that pulls him down quite a bit. Let me do this and do this.
I always forget that, other than the improvisations, diplomacy and intimidation are kind of my thing. But we've been throwing Rajit first at everything. Part of why I'm also trying to get more into the thick of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty hurt and trying to stay out of the thick of things.
I am trying to eat as much damage as I can.
All right, we're
I've never
gonna.
gotten to use orc ferocity yet, so
Hopefully, we can do it now as a party. Navral, you're
all
first.
survive with 1 hit point.
You try to attack my bad guy? Oh. He tricked me.
Damn. Those attack rolls today are,
That's kind of
they're
brutal.
something else.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, he'll squeeze off around and say,
What's going on here? Tell me before I shoot someone. I don't know who it's gonna be, but maybe it'll be myself. I got a gun.
Uh,
Laszlo's up, right?
yep.
yep.
So, staff set to stun, and I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna say, "We're done playing games. We need some fucking answers." And I'm gonna hit him with my stun staff for 12.
For what?
12.
12. You think you're gonna hit for 12. Oh, you don't hit.
Damn. As my move action, I guess I'll pull up my sheath array. Yeah. And then that'll be my turn.
Okay. Rajit.
Alright, so am I immediately adjacent to someone?
Yeah, you and Vega are right next to each other.
I guess when I say that I mean to an enemy.
Nope. You can hit Vega though.
Bring it.
Can I move and hit someone?
Yeah, you basically can get right up next to the bad guy in 30 feet.
Alright, I would like to do that. I can't see.
Yeah.
So, yeah. If you could move me right up to whatever enemy I'm hitting.
I did.
Yeah.
Hit the
I
gray
don't know
one.
why, it's just kind of like dark.
Yeah, it's dark.
Yeah.
Here, I'll turn up the brightness a little bit. You.
Thank you. So that's a 23 to hit.
Okay. You hit.
That's 12 damage style points.
12 damage style points.
Yes.
Okay. He's up next, and he did not like that, so
I
he
imagine he's pretty upset.
pretty upset.
I might die right now. No, I might. It's not likely, but I might.
You spent points for stamina, right?
What?
I got some stamina points back.
It's resolved. You can
Resolve. There we go.
Yeah.
stabilize.
Well, I can heal him again with my thing.
Okay. Just double checking how this thing can do.
Does he know we've been stunting on him?
He does now.
Well, he didn't know we were out of our containment pods or whatever.
Homeboy realizes in this moment he is the bitch.
This poor guy came to work today and he was like, "It's gonna be a good day. I'm gonna get through this. It's almost Friday." And now it's just a group of people just beating this shit out of him.
Just one more shift at the misery factory.
Yeah. Then he realized that today was in fact Friday.
I didn't even know that was on Sunday. Sunday
Does
was that way.
17 hit Rajit's CAC?
No.
17 doesn't?
Nice cack.
Nice CAC. Damn. Damn.
No, I can't be stopped. I'm sorry.
17 misses your boy's cat.
Oh man, that's not good. Okay, well, that sucks. He goes to touch your cack, and he realizes it doesn't work, so he's going to.
The jack doesn't.
No. He touches my cack, and then he realizes that I'm kind of into it.
Yeah, their species. That's a different body part that's there. Now he's very embarrassed.
He's going to push a button on the computer,
God damn it! That was the whole thing I was going for.
and
Fuck.
you see one of the computer monitors that's on one of the arms spins around, and I need Rajit to make a reflex save as it swings towards him.
Reflex?
Reflex should be easy.
I mean, it's my best shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I hit.
Yeah, you just duck at the perfect time as this computer monitor swings. It looks like it's swinging towards this guy, but it stops right in between you and him now. So there's a computer monitor now separating you and him.
Could I look at this property angrily in an attempt to distill fear? Instill, not distill.
I don't think he's gonna be scared.
Okay.
Vega.
Okay. Can't be scared, huh? I'll see about that. I guess I'll start with the get 'em. I don't have a fun quip for that right now. But he is getting them
Up and at them.
up. Rattle them, boys. But I will do the Despiring Taunt. So roll intimidation.
Ooh.
That's 29.
He's disinspired.
He's disinspired. Like, really, you didn't know we were out of our pods? What kind of OPSEC you got running around here? I've seen better in the War Thunder forums.
Does that make him staggered, right?
Shaken.
Shaken.
Oh, damn.
Okay. What else are you doing? Is that it?
That'd be my move and my standard.
Okay.
So everyone gets a +1 from get 'em. I think Brigitte also gives a bonus. So try to remember those.
Yeah. Easy does it.
I'm
It's
sorry,
not here.
I couldn't add the nice cock sound effect.
Nivral.
Oh,
Yeah, the
Nivral, it's your
sports one.
turn.
yeah, it's perfect.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go ahead and
My Google search is now it's gonna be that all day.
I'm gonna brace and blast.
Ooh.
Okay. There is like a computer screen now in between you and him and Rajit. It's just kind of there, so it is giving him cover.
Oh.
It's like kind of along like this line here.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Sorry, I didn't want
Well,
too much work to move
that's
stuff
okay.
around.
I think I'm still best off not moving, just so I can brace and work out to be a -2 instead.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Whew.
18.
That is gonna hit. Maybe.
Up and at them.
Oh, you also do get am I adjacent?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'm adjacent, so you get a +1 from me.
Oh, it hits. Yeah, you hit. You hit him. He doesn't like it.
So
6
roll
damage?
for 6 damage. Sonic.
Yeah. He don't like that.
Aha.
Brought the boom.
Dude, you told him about how fucking cheap houses used to be, and he crumbled.
Yeah. That boomer rifle is.
Go out and get a job.
All right, Laszlo, it's your turn, buddy.
How is he looking? Is he pretty beat up? I feel like he's gotta be showing a little.
Roll me a perception.
I would reckon he's not stoked.
That's a 17 for perception.
He's you're not sure. You're not familiar with what a hurt gray looks like outside of when they have the back of their heads blown off.
Am I able to try to attack and try to talk him down?
Yeah, you can try. It might not have a good effect if you try to talk him down and then you try to shoot him.
And that's. I'm almost gonna have to call it an intimidate because it's basically gonna be I'm gonna smack you, knock it off, and let's talk. That's what I'm gonna say to him. Diplomacy, right, or would that be an intimidate?
Let's do intimidate. That sounds more flavorfully appropriate.
I'm worse at that too. That's an 8. Not very intimidating.
No. He seems
Hey,
very
let's smack
serious.
it.
All right,
Let's
yeah.
smack it. Now he hurt my feelings because he wasn't scared.
You can get right
I'm
up
still
behind him
on-
and smack
no.
him.
Yeah, I'm still on stun though, so hopefully we can still interrogate him. That's a fucking 20?
A nat 20?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, 19. Yep. No, that'd be a 19 to hit.
Okay. Let's see if it hits. Yep. You hit.
Sweet. That's a D10 plus 3. That's an 11 damage. I
Oof.
like it.
Oof. You guys are rolling through my enemies. Rajit, it's your turn.
So, I guess I'll, can I attempt and intimidate before an attack?
Sure.
Alright. So, I'm gonna say, you can step down now, or it's gonna be bad. And I'm gonna whisper it. It's like, hey, you can step down now, or you're gonna get everything that I have.
It is much more intense. I like it.
It's not that much more intense.
Oof.
Oof. Oof.
Oh!
Oof.
So, yeah, my intimidate is +9, so that's 28. 28 intimidate.
He's intimidated.
Nice.
We don't know anything about science, but we're scary.
So, I think that it's probably in your best interest to start talking right now.
Are you gonna attack or are you
I-
just intimidated?
No, I'm going to start with the intimidate, and then if he doesn't give me what I want, then I'm going to attack.
He does not seem like he's backing down of any sort.
All right, then. Well, shit. I think that he probably made the right choice.
Yeah.
That's only a 12 to hit.
That is going to miss.
Yep.
And then it is his turn. And he is...
What are the odds that was going to work out for him?
We'll never know. He is pretty upset right now.
I bet. I would be.
So he's going to move, I think. Where did that spell
Is
go?
he moving more than 5 feet?
I gotta figure out.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to fucking do shit here. I'm just thinking.
Yeah, so he's going to move past Laszlo. Oops. Where did I... No, I don't want a ruler. I want a creature. And I gotta double check the ruling on this. Because I don't think...
I don't know that he can move more than 5 feet without provoking an attack of opportunity.
I don't think he will provoke from you because that computer monitor is there.
Oh, is he climbing it?
No, he has cover from you, and I don't think you can take attacks of opportunity through cover.
But it's melee. Right?
There's weird rules with like attacking like around things. Dang it. I don't have the rule book.
I mean, like, you're the boss, dude. So just do what makes sense to you.
I mean, he's going to take at least one attack of opportunity from Laszlo, so. I can't remember where the rule is. I'm pretty sure if you have cover, though, you don't. If you have cover relative to an enemy, it can't make an attack of opportunity against you. Right. It's under the cover rules. So, he will, with that computer monitor there, he will shift through around Laszlo, and Laszlo can have an attack of opportunity on him.
Love that. And that's just standard attack, right?
Yep. With your stun
That's
stick,
12.
a 12 is not
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
hit.
I get +2 for my opportunity.
Oh, yeah, you do. So that would be a 14, which is also not a big enough number.
Balls.
And because it's not ranged, you don't get that extra one.
And so he is going to cast a spell at Laszlo.
Oh, we don't like that.
I need Laszlo to make a will save.
Will save. Ooh, that's a 7.
Okay, you fail as he casts Mind Thrust on you,
Ugh.
which is 2d10 damage.
Well, so that could have been
Oh.
worse.
Yeah, you take 6 damage of headache. And that is the end of his turn.
Just
Vega.
feel a bit hungover. That's all.
Okay. Check one thing. Okay. I think I'm just gonna move up and shoot him this time.
You may try.
I would
That's
like to
fucking
try.
That's fucking dog.
Alright, just a simple move and shoot. Cast a gun. 15 to EAC.
15 against EAC. I don't like that. That hits.
Hey. I like this new gun.
Yeah, it's like a tiny microwave gun.
Keep forgetting its damage die. 3 whole microwave damage.
He does not like that, and he looks at you because you just shot him. He's mad at you.
I'll look right at him too.
Navral, or are you doing anything else?
Nope, that's all I got.
All right, Navral.
Ray's trying to leak on out of here. So come on over here and take an off balance shot.
I'll allow it.
Boo. 11.
That is not going to hit. Laszlo, it's back to you. This guy just gave you a minor headache.
Sorry, I'm finishing peeing. I'll be back in 1 second.
I got a friend back in
Okay,
California.
sorry.
No one else lets him live this down, sort of thing.
It's funny.
Oh.
How close is he to me?
There's a 5-foot space in between you and him, so you could 5 foot up to him and smack him if you wanted.
5 foot. Spice? Was that
Yeah.
Spice? All right. Yeah.
The Lost Spice Girl.
I'm done with the words. So yeah, smacky time. And do that 5-foot step and try to poke him. Ah, that's an 8 to hit. What the hell?
That is not going to be enough.
I don't know. I can't do a second attack then since I did the step, right? Or can I?
Nope.
Okay.
You cannot.
Bodex. Okay.
Rajit. There's a computer monitor in between you and your target, but you could
So
slide around it pretty easily.
I get stealth damage if I get on the other side of it. Right?
You would be flanking, which would make him essentially flat-footed, so yeah.
But he would get an attack of opportunity on it, for sure.
If you could, yeah, I don't think you could get behind him without provoking. Not without.
Has he had an attack of opportunity in the last round? So,
I don't think you've seen him do one, but
yeah. So I'm just gonna go here, and I'm going to see what this D20 does.
I don't like that.
That's a 19.
Oof.
Is he flat-footed? I am a little bit unfamiliar with flat-footed works in Starfinder.
So you would have hit him, but and you thought you were gonna hit him, but at the last second, it seemed like your Dashko phased right through him and did nothing.
Here.
Yeah. And then it's his turn. And he looks at Rajit, who was the one that just took a swing at him. And he's going to he's got a little shock pad he's gonna slap you with. Oop, I should probably roll to attack, not roll to damage. Ooh, that bounced. I don't think a 14's gonna do it.
No,
That's unfortunate. That's very,
I'm a little
very
scared
unfortunate.
from that. So if I could, I think that I would shout in this moment. If you're firing on this guy, step back.
I'm just double checking something. He seems to manipulate the podium from a distance, and I need Laszlo to make a reflex save as the computer monitor that was behind comes swinging around to stop where Laszlo's at.
God damn it, these motherfuckers. 3 flags. That is a 21.
You are able to dodge it, and it does nothing. Okay, Vega. Man, I'm really trying to pull all the stops out on this one.
Try to hit him with a computer. I imagined the Toy Story bit where Buzz gets knocked out the window.
Yeah, that was essentially the idea.
That has to be, yeah. I love it.
Gonna just... Looks like he's making a way for the door. I can still shoot him from here, I think.
Yep, I hope so.
Me too, so... Nope.
Nope.
That's 5. Doesn't do it. That's what I got.
Navral.
Go ahead and can I find something to brace here?
Oh yeah, there's like a computer monitor that stops right there, and you can use this one of his own computer monitors against him to brace.
Hell yeah. Yeah, so move action brace, standard action. Squeeze off a natty 20.
Man, you want to know what's gonna be real annoying?
That is their mischance. Here, let me just roll another d8. Critical damage, and then this on the chance. 7.
Wow.
All right, so you do 21 damage.
Yeah, buddy.
So you like...
No one wants to work anymore. Is what my gun says.
You hit him like...
Mind virus.
You hit him like dead on in the chest, and he like drops. And then when he drops also, you see the back of his head blow up.
Huh.
Smash cut to just the scene of a wall getting sprayed with...
And no, that's the perfect ending for the night. Basically, is this green blood splatter against the wall as his brain blows out backwards, and you guys are standing over this dead gray, and that seems like a good spot to end it for the night.
Did I do that?
It still is my favorite that.
Navral, I'm so glad that you were the one that did that.
Just
For
nothing. Threes
number
only.
of reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty sure
It's
Navral's kill
perfect.
count is higher than anyone else's. Navral has just been
He gets him.
fucking-
He gets him when they count, man. Yeah.
Just the nat 20s. Yeah.
Homeboy's just like home